Hello, big cats. Sorry I didn't get to your reading for the last month of September. But I didn't feel it, Leo. I had this feel I had to wait for your reading. And today I'm filming this video during a Sunday. This is yummy, Leo. This is very yummy. Although there is some contradiction in this energy. And this could be something that you have been experiencing during this month of September that most surely you're going to be experiencing during this month of October. Leos, this last full moon in Pisces, it has been a strong full moon for you. Because, Pisces for Leos represent transformation, emotional depth. And this last full moon has been a strong full moon for most surely fixed signs and mutable signs like Pisces or Virgo. All these things that you have been going on, like happening to you most surely this last year, I think that something here has come to completion. And it's coming to completion right now. And you're starting to see some very good results. Even though there might be here some obstacles, Leo. So, abundance and growth, like you probably also attracting many connections in your life. One of the best things and better news that we are gonna have throughout this month of October is that finally 4 of the planets that were in retrograde throughout this last period are like moving direct. And this is affecting a lot your relationships, Leo. I think that you have been struggling a lot regarding your relationships, even though probably you come from a period where maybe you have been connecting or there were some main subjects going on regarding some intimate relationships in your life, and probably also business partners, not just like personal relationships, but like how you feel or you connect to people that you work with as well. And Saturn and Jupiter are in Aquarius, your 7th house of relationships, since already a while. And it's gonna be like the subject for you until beginning of next year, because these are like the outer big planets together with Uranus and Pluto that do create these cycles, that because they have long time to complete their cycles in each house where they are touching, so and then doing these aspects with the other planets. So there has been so much growth regarding your connections and how you perceive your connections. You have been also attracting a lot of people, expanding, going beyond some limits that maybe they are even surprising you, Leo. But as I was saying before, there has been, and probably this is what you're feeling right now, some sense of competition here, or some sense of you needing still to better yourself regarding some beliefs or having some issues in communication with some people that are quite close in your environment, no matter if we're talking here about work or intimate relationships, Leo. But definitely might be somebody that you work with, as I'm looking at these cards. Now, before Julieta gets lost into this, I get further on in this reading, Leos, I just want to say that, well, if you're new to this channel, maybe you don't know this yet, but I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I use tarot cards to do these videos and to work with people that might have some questionings regarding what they are going through in their life. But I love to use astrology as well as a tool, and most definitely when I'm doing general readings, because I can connect in a much more broader way with the collective when I'm using astrology, you know? So I have always, before I start the readings, I start working with my decks, I shuffle the cards, I start meditating in your energy and seeing what maybe some stuff is coming. And I have my notes of astrology right here, Leo. So I'll be going into the cards and seeing what the cards have to say so I can get more specific in the story or stories that might come out for you today. But then I will try to take it at a much more general level with astrology, all right? I mean, this is a way that I like doing readings. That, you know, these are just general readings, guys. I cannot talk for I cannot talk for every Leo or person who is related to Leo energy right now, okay? It's not possible. So if this story doesn't resonate with you, just go and check other videos, okay? Go and check other videos, or maybe, check your natal chart. Maybe, when you see your natal chart, there might be some aspects in your chart that are more important than your sun in Leo, if that's what you are related to. Otherwise, there are also many other tarot readers, Leo, so feel free to do what you feel you want to do with this. Now, I mean, you come from a very destabilizing period. And I think this month of October it's gonna be shaky, Leo. But I think the worst has come. It's like the worst has already passed regarding the situation here. Something in your past. I mean, man, this full moon in Pisces in your 8th, this is where I see the tower coming in your past. And I think that maybe that this is what you're still experiencing right now, Leo. Something quite transformative about certain things that were very stable in your life that now are not stable anymore. And Leo, you are one of the fixed signs. We have 4 fixed signs in the zodiac, and you are one of them. So whenever the tower comes in these readings, and most surely for signs like yours, this kind of changes, they feel very intense. They are deep. Maybe something here very small happened, but it had some strong consequences regarding that stability you have been building for already some time. Now, I see that whatever has been shaken here, or maybe in these last past weeks, something has happened, maybe even an unexpected way, accidental way. But this is when Jupiter makes its move. And when it starts going direct throughout these months together with Saturn, it's gonna be doing some beautiful aspects in no matter what it look shaky to you right now, and maybe that happened, I was like, fuck, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. It looks like all the work I have been doing, it's almost like it looks destroyed, or like the Babel tower that suddenly goes down. Yeah, man, I mean, this is really literally like Babel Tower moment for you, Leo. I would probably call this video this way, because this is something that is happening also regarding your communication. one of the most important houses, a part of your seventh house where Saturn and Jupiter are right now, so your connections, that now suddenly you're gonna start seeing things moving forward. I mean, look at this Empress. No matter what was unstable and wasn't working in the past, you're gonna see this moving forward. And this is good shit, Leo. This is really good shit. Still, you're gonna have some obstacles regarding this growth you are wanting to embody now and that you are embodying. The third house, so seventh house relationships, and the third house is where Libra is, and now we are in Libra season. And what happens is that you have the sun in this house, you have Mars, so a lot of energy and fire in this house, okay? And we're gonna have a new moon by the 6th, 7th of October, depending where you are at, located in the world, okay? But something new here about the way you want to communicate and the way you communicate with other people. Maybe one precise person that you have been having some important issues, or still throughout the beginning of this month, you might feel that there is some complicated conversations, Leo, because Mars in your third, and then we're gonna have a full moon in Aries in your 9. Third, 9. Beliefs. What you believe in. What are your ideologies? Maybe things that you have been exploring, learning, or maybe you want to teach. You know, like you're having this spirit throughout this month of October where, Leo, you are wanting to speak out. And in some moments, like I'm seeing you here as the Empress, you know, like you being confident no matter what are these obstacles, or maybe people that you feel you need to kind of defend yourself. I mean, I think this is kind of like what is happening to you. It's like you feel that you need to defend yourself, or you feel like you are in competition with other people here. And it doesn't feel very comfortable, because it's like you need to, your 7th house. It's your obstacle right now. Somebody, and you know, guys, this is very specific for someone there, so take it as it resonates for you, Leo. But someone that is very close in your environment, this is somebody that you, no matter if you work with this person, no matter what kind of relationship you have with them, this is somebody that it's very intimate in your life. And it's very influential character in your life that you have this strong relationship with. And there has been some important problems, or maybe there are still some problems right now in communication, Leo. The Star, Aquarius, 7th house. Feeling probably also hopeless. This card was here already a few times. I always like to check the cards that come out at the back of the deck. Maybe something hidden that wants to come out in the reading. But this is something that you have been fighting for a long time. And we might be talking here about a relationship that you have with someone, no matter who this person represents in your life, but this is somebody very close to you, Leo. Somebody that represents your star. But the issue here is like what you want to say, the way you want to say it, or maybe the person wants to say it to you. In some moments, it feels really difficult. It feels like it's almost like super good, like there is a lot of attraction here, magnetic energy and beauty, like in this connection. But at the same time there is a sense of strong competition that it might be a huge blockage right now for you, and that had in the past already some strong consequences regarding your own sense of stability, Leo. What is coming next is this Three of Wands. You're waiting for something as well. You have already taken a decision over the situation. I see a lot of fire in this reading, Leo. I mean, and it fits you, you know? You being a pure fixed fire sign. 3-3, you know, the Empress, she's the third arcane, and I'm having here the Three of Wands. So really something here, even though it might look complicated, and I see that right now, Leo, no matter like this expansion that you're having and this magnetic attraction I'm seeing here, there is a lot of like push and pull energy regarding maybe this connection, or maybe this, if we're not talking here about relationships, but man, if I have to relate it to your chart, Leo, it looks kind of obvious to me. But if I will have to talk maybe more related to your work or something, a project that you have here that you're very passionate about, and this is something like you are having working hard and you are focused, laser focused on this. It's like your creativity. I mean, you know, your creativity at this moment and throughout this month of October, it's like expanding, Leo. I mean, I cannot even forget this. I mean, Venus is gonna pass from your fourth house, where Scorpio is, to your fifth by the 8th of October. So, Venus in your fifth, in such, you feeling here more playful. Also, this is a super beautiful aspect for you, Leo, to maybe engage yourself more or attract more possibilities like this Empress regarding these creative projects that might bring you a sense of important material abundance. And if it's not material, it's just like the best way we can feel abundance, you know, like growth. You feeling that you want to do things that are taking you beyond some limits here that maybe were in the past. But I see that you're still like, I see here, Leo, that you are very determined about what you want, no matter if it's about this relationship or maybe this work project or hobby you have that you love doing. You're very like, you know what you want here, but until now you had issues to feel confident about it. And maybe you also felt that some people very close in your environment were an obstacle for what you wanted to do right now. I'm getting this vibe very strongly as I have this Aquarian energy in your obstacle. And I think that maybe when these two planets, Saturn and Jupiter, start going direct by the mid of October, I really think that this is when you're gonna start feeling a much more positive forward movement regarding maybe whatever was here as an obstacle, Leo. And that wasn't, it's like you saw as a problem to advance in this growth you have here, or in this connection. Two of Cups. As you're coming consciously in this reading, Leo. Gosh, Leo, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Leo? Because I mean, I see something here. I mean, Leos, Wow. There is a very important connection in your life right now, Leo. And this is not for everybody, but you know, I need to read the cards as they come. You are also in a moment where, even if we were not be talking about one precise intimate relationship in your life, whatever if it's romantic or not, but like you're in a moment where you are very conscious here of the people that you want to relate with and the people that you have like this equal give and take, Leo. Like, it's like, you know, maybe that special friend or that person in your family or that loved one or maybe that lover that maybe there has been some distancing for some time, or there has been some competitiveness here or stuff in the middle, maybe even people. To be honest, I gotta say this, maybe there were people in the middle of the situation. But Leo, you know exactly what you're looking for at emotional level. I mean, Two of Cups. You're in a moment where you're trying to find a very harmonious balance in your connections, in your emotions. Equal give and take. Engagement. Whatever engagement means for you, you know, for each person means something different. But definitely when we're talking here about these kind of engagements or these kind of relationships in a way, this is about two people or maybe more people, but I feel like this is regarding one person, whoever represents in your life, that you really see as an equal, Leo. And you know that there is something here that it's almost like undeniable to you about what you feel regarding this connection. It's like you are feeling here emotions that it's like they are wanting even you. It's like these emotions or maybe this connection, no matter if you are with this person or not, it almost feels like it's being a very important source of inspiration for you right now. It's like you are also waiting here for something. You maybe had been waiting here for something already for some time. And maybe this is why the star is coming in your obstacle right now, Leo. Like this hope, your wish, something that you were wishing at a very emotional level. Maybe to feel this connection, to feel this level of connection with someone or your environment in general, that in the past it was like almost like there has been some disruptions regarding this situation. Maybe this connection in particular or all this perception you're having here regarding your relationships in general right now has been very shaky for you because you're like not seeing these connections in the same way anymore, Leo. And this is something that hasn't been easy for you because probably you felt that you were not even ready for this. You know, you felt that you were not ready for this. You felt that this was maybe like it came as a struck as this lightning bolt that was kind of destroying all your belief system of what maybe was love to you or what maybe was having a communicate. It's like having this communication or this connection with someone that it's like in another fucking level, Leo. And now you're discovering here something that it feels, I gotta say, Leo, it feels even a little bit too much for you. Now, I want to know what is coming in the environment for Leo. Leo, man, it's strong, man. This is really strong. 2 cards. Justice and the King of Swords, man. It could definitely be, and maybe this is just for someone there, that I'm talking here with a Leo that has been or has a special connection maybe with someone that has a strong Aquarian energy in their chart. Maybe it's not their sun sign, but this person has almost like these characteristics of Aquarian energy, or maybe Libra. It could really be, but very air energy here in the environment. There is an important decision that is bringing justice here. Fair justice for you, Leo. I think that maybe someone in your environment, regarding maybe this connection, or there is, I getting the feeling, because this is your environment or how you perceive this environment regarding you, no, Leo? This person is going maybe for, it's in a moment where it's needing to take an important decision, or has taken, or is in process of taking an important decision that maybe they have been trying to kind of balance out the situation for already some time, but it's like I feel like this person is almost like they are needing to speak a certain truth here, or say something, or maybe like they are in the mode of trying to be logical. This person is in a moment where they need to be logical about the situation. They feel they also want to be fair. They don't want to create any debalance in the situation with you, regarding you, Leo. Like, they have a very good vibe. It's just that maybe in some moments, as this person comes to you, to be completely honest, might be very cold. Like, this person is almost into this rational mode of, okay, I need to cut the BS here. I need to be like very determined with my truth, and I need to maybe do this or say this or take these actions, so I will be able to put in balance the scales in this situation. And this is influencing you very strongly, Leo. Otherwise, you wouldn't come here. And you're coming like this right now. So Libra, in your environment and this 3rd house throughout the beginning of October, and maybe you have been experiencing this right now. When Mars is in Libra, and what you want is healing. You want to balance it. Look at this, man. You're coming consciously as this 2 of Cups, and what you're hoping for, and what you are like also probably scared of, is on not finding out that balance, not finding out that level of like healing here, whatever in the past was maybe destroyed, or you felt like very destructive for you regarding maybe this connection, Leo. But it's like you are into finding this emotional harmony. It's just that I think that right now you're not seeing this, Leo. Right now you're in a moment where everything looks like, everything looks like, oh my God. I feel I'm connecting here with the Leo that you feel very hopeless regarding maybe this connection. You see it's like you're very conscious of these obstacles, but it's just that I think that there has been some problems here in communication regarding this particular situation, whoever this person or connection might mean in your life. But because, it's like, Leo, as I was saying before, when Mars is in Libra, in your third house, and we're gonna have this new moon and the sun is there, in some moments you're gonna feel the impulse to express things in a way that instead of being responding, you're just gonna be reactive. And it's not the same thing to be a reactive than being responding or being in response mode to a situation. Because when you're responding, you're like taking your time to think or to feel and then answer back to whatever is this issue. But when you are in reactive mode, and most surely during this first period of October, and maybe what you have been experiencing throughout these last weeks, Leo, I think you have been a little bit overly reactive here, or like feeling this impulse, or somebody, or having this impulse regarding your communication that hasn't feel very favorable in some ways. Maybe you feeling that you had to defeat or like defend yourself or battle down yourself or say something that was like, in some moments it feels overly too strong, or might come out as overly too strong. I mean, and I think that this has been affecting in general your relationships, no matter what level we're talking here, and maybe one's precise connection in your life that is very close in your environment, Leo. Or like you feel them close, no matter if they are in distance with you right now or not. This is somebody that maybe you see as very close to you or connected at a very special level. Now, what is coming at the end here? Two cards, Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. This is good, Leo. I almost feel like, and this is where I see all these moving forward, like when these planets are gonna start doing this forward movement. Mercury, that has been in retrograde throughout most part of this month until the 19th of October, also in Libra, it's gonna move forward from the 19th of October. So if you were experiencing these issues in communication, or like you feeling this fire inside, like, man, fuck, I feel like I'm gonna explode here. I feel like I'm gonna explode here. I feel like I need to say this, or maybe feel like maybe expressing this message or in a way that might come out as overly too strong, Leo. I think that this is something that you want to take care of. Like, don't rush, overly to rush here. Because I think that something here you're gonna realize when all these planets start moving forward, that even though these feel very difficult in some moments for you, or like, fuck, man, it's like I cannot get into an harmonious way of saying what I want to say, or maybe you feel that people are not understanding you, or maybe this person is not really understanding you. Something here is gonna happen that will allow you to be a little bit more like patient about the situation, and feel that actually if maybe this was an obstacle in the past, now you're gonna start seeing the same obstacle as something positive, and like something that will also allow yourself to feel victorious about this issue. no matter what this issue has been for you, but definitely this is about your connections, Leo. I have no doubt of this, okay? Like, also, there is something here maybe regarding maybe this connection that is like you are being able, it's like you are waiting here for something, no? You're looking at the horizon, and once you pass this moment of like pure fire impulse that I was talking about before, Leo, I feel that you're gonna arrive in a moment where you are gonna be like, okay, I can take this a little bit easier now. And you won't feel like in the rush to react to this problem or whatever this person or people want to say to you that it felt negative in the past. It's like right now you will be able just to stand there, look at the horizon, and also probably you looking at other possibilities that might bring you a sense, it's like bring you an abundance that even you were not expecting here, Leo. Feeling victorious about this issue or this precise situation. Maybe also, I gotta say, feeling that you can take a move here, that you can move forward in a sense or in a direction that it's like you feel that you can kind of like recuperate that confidence. And also your independence. I get this vibe very strongly, Leo. Maybe regarding this connection, there was something here that you needed to realize about you and what was your place inside this connection. Maybe throughout this period, you felt that your independence or your autonomy was at play regarding this connection. Like maybe in some moments, even though you were very determined about what you want and also what you're starting to feel and recognizing all these deep feelings or these emotions, or maybe this goal you have regarding this connection. Like let's say you find somebody that you want to work with because you have this precise goal or this precise project that you know you want to do. You know you want to put more practice into this, no? Or maybe that romantic encounter or that relationship that you already established in the past, or is a new one that you knew very well what you actually want from this, or you're starting to recognize it better, but in some moments it's like you were probably conflicted about on how this maybe connection would take place or influence your own sense of autonomy. Like, how could you balance out these deep emotions? It's like, what is my place in this connection? What is the place of this person in this connection, or maybe this group of people? And you finding that place. You finally, I'm gonna add finally, because I don't think that this is a new issue. I think that this is something that has been there already for a while, and this is what you had been trying to heal or trying to understand or trying to, like, let's say, man, I need to put in place what I am in this connection, or like what is my place in this co-working space, maybe, like and you feel more confident, Leo, you know, feeling again more confident, and that you can also enjoy more. You know, the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Wands at the end, and you know, when we're gonna have Venus in your 5th house in such, guys, really, you're gonna feel, even though maybe these issues are still gonna be there, and you're gonna have to be very careful regarding your communication. I really see this, Leo. Like, please, if you are resonating with the story, don't be reactive. Try to take a time. Don't rush, okay? Step backward and then speak, I would say, as I'm looking at these cards, Leo. But I really see that no matter what has been these petty arguments, or maybe you having conflicts on understanding what all these emotions, or maybe what this person meant in your life, or how this connection was gonna take place, or the results of this connection, Leo, it really feels like no matter the obstacles and no matter like this hopeless feeling you have been feeling or you're feeling right now, I feel that you're gonna be able to see these issues as much less important than what you were feeling them until now. Like, actually, this is things that are peanuts now. Like, peanuts issues that were on the way, and then now these things that cannot actually had such an important place regarding what you really want from this. And I think that you have a lot on place here, Leo. It might be that there is an important move that you want to take, and this is something that you were waiting for, or you might be waiting for still for some time. But I'm really certain here that this is really something that you want. And it's like finding this balance in your emotions. Finding also probably maybe having an important communication with someone that, even though it might feel difficult in the beginning, maybe to talk to this person, because maybe in the beginning you might feel this person very cold or very like distant from you. Actually, what might come out of this conversation, because of you also being able to step back in this maybe competitiveness feeling, no, like maybe ego struggle, it's almost like there is a sense of victory regarding this connection or union. Or maybe whatever happens in this connection doesn't mean that you need to be together with this person, but it's almost like this conversation is giving you back that confidence, Leo, or that sense of, okay, man, I have overcome the battle. I have overcome these obstacles, and I know with all confidence that where I'm guiding myself towards right now is very positive. And you are also being able to enjoy this positivity, you know, and attracting a lot of stuff. Man, also I also get this feeling very strongly. You're entering a moment where you are being very attractive, sensual. You know, this Venusian energy, Leo, it fits you very, very, very well. And even though maybe for some time you were not really feeling this, I got the vibe that you are starting to feel this attractiveness again. You know, where you start magnetizing all these things, and maybe throughout this time you felt that were blocked. And you like, man, I can enjoy this. I really, you know, like, I can actually take a time for myself here and look around to everything that I have been creating, what I've been working for, and actually see the result. Very abundant energy here. Maybe also something that you would maybe express, or this person express, that would give you also back this sense of like hope, that maybe throughout this period I think you had lost, Leo, as I'm feeling this. But it's here, it's really here. And guys, really, I think that this is an amazing period for you, Leos. Like, it's also a moment where you, no matter if you had this connection in your life right now or not, it's like you're experiencing this at a general level. You know, it's like that medium point in your connections where you actually realize, yeah, man, finally I'm finding my tribe here. Finally, I'm able to connect with people in a level that I really, it's almost like you feeling much more at peace, and feeling that there is like this reciprocity, that it feels really wonderful and expanding, and it's like growth and beauty, you know, and healing, Leo. Feeling also you have been healing here many things that they haven't been easy for you in the past. Probably you had to let go of many situations or connections, or maybe that precise connection, like relationship in your life. But there is something here that is happening that is almost like healing whatever you felt as a loss. You don't see as a loss anymore, Leo. I see that you're entering a moment of gaining. You know, like you being more into this, feeling successful about whatever happened here. That in the past it was like the opposite for you. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm gonna leave it there. Leos, enjoy this month of October. Okay, guys. And if you're interested in having a private reading with me, I'm fully open for private readings. I work online as also in person. Like, of course, you can write me there. You have all my information. And otherwise, Leos, I'm gonna see you next month. Take care, guys.